Okay, I think the mic is working now. Hello? Let's see. It is. Okay. Rebrook stream. No, I wasn't ready to go live yet. Well, I was live, but I mean, I had just started and didn't expect to actually switch to the mic and the cam and everything so quickly. So let me give you a shout out. Welcome in, Tank. Welcome in, everybody with Tank and on. Okay. Sorry, we're working off the laptop in the kitchen, so it's struggling a bit. Oh, thank you for the follow. And the clips are not working, of course. Let's do the other shout out. So how was WoW? I was lurking over there as I was setting up. So, and pardon the lighting situation, I didn't move the lights in. So we're just operating off the lights in the kitchen. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Tank. We are doing our part 2 cooking stream for Stardew Valley. Let's see if we can get that light out of the way. So last Tuesday, we did a Stardew Valley cooking stream, and there was one recipe I didn't get to. It was fried mushrooms. And so the mushrooms I need to cook before they go bad. So we're going to cook these today. And I figured, why not do a stream? So let me know if that music is too loud. I can turn it down. But yeah, welcome in. This is my kitchen. So you can't see it very well. And we have snow. Let's see if this camera's working. Oh, it is not working. Hang on. Okay, the phone died. Let's see if I can turn this off now. Curses. So I had the phone set up to show the snow outside, but apparently it wasn't charging properly. And now it won't turn off. Come on. Come on. Sorry, I'm trying this epic. There we go. We're back. So sorry, I had the phone set up to display the snow outside, and the phone died, even though it was plugged in. So, sorry. But yeah, we got snow last night. We've got a couple inches. So, and sorry, I am behind on chat. So welcome in, Tank. Welcome in. Let's see. Oh God, this is so. Yeah, I had the mic muted. Let's see. Good God. So, thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Welcome in. First time chatter. In God we trust. Welcome in. Howdy. Mute. Yeah, the mic. I didn't have the mic turned on because I'm using the wireless mic, and the Stream Deck is not working right to mute it, so I have to do it via Streamlabs real quick and turn it back on. So welcome in. Let's see who else. Dawn, my arch nemesis. Quarters, welcome in. Coral baby. So, okay, yeah. So we're doing some fried mushrooms today. We are using some white oyster mushrooms and also some cremini mushrooms. I don't know. So yeah, we're going to fry them in oil. We're going to be using vegetable oil. It was either vegetable or canola oil because they have higher smoke points than olive oil. Yeah, you don't want to deep fry in olive oil. And we're going to make a dip. Oh, she love, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that voice. Wow. Yes, cremini, but it's the pronunciation. Cremini or cremini? Alexa, how do you pronounce cremini mushrooms?
I pronounce that cremini mushrooms, but I'm always working on how I say things.
Okay, she's saying cremini. So, anyway. So welcome in, everybody. So hopefully this stream, it's probably not going to take too long. We're going to make a dip first. It's a malt vinegar ranch dressing dip per the recipe book. So, calls for mayonnaise, sour cream, buttermilk. Oh, let's make our buttermilk first. So we're making homemade buttermilk. It's a substitute. So basically, you take a cup of whole milk, preferably, and I use lemon juice. And there's many variations on how you can make it. That's right, we need a third of a cup for the dressing and 3/4 of a cup for the batter. So, we'll do a little over a cup. Okay. Sorry, we'll go over here. It's easier to see. I'm sorry if I'm missing chat. And it's about a tablespoon of lemon juice. So we're just gonna like do it by feel. Whoop, wait a minute. Let's shake this up. And thank you for those biddies, Kevin. Okay. Okay. We'll let that sit for maybe 10 minutes while we get everything ready. We need to stir it. And it'll get thicker as it starts setting. Okay, so we need mayonnaise and sour cream. Sour cream. Mayo, and may not have enough mayo, so I got another jar here. Let's see. Malt vinegar. We have a bottle of malt vinegar here for fried fish. And, sorry. What? Oh, welcome in, Josh. Welcome in. Hopefully everything is working. Again, we're on the laptop and it struggles. Speaking of which, Raiders. We need to start Stream Raiders. It is running, kinda, sorta. So, we're on a new season. Sorry, I should have done this first. Spies and a monk. Alright, let's just, doesn't really matter. Start at the bottom. Sorry, this is a very pop-up stream. I was debating not even doing it and just cooking these offline, but I figured why not? Monk, I need a monk. There's a monk. Hopefully, the laptop can handle the load. Streamlabs and OBS drags it down quite a bit. Okay, placement if you got them. Timer set. Let's go back here. Okay, so good, that counter's working. So let's see, granulated sugar. We have our sugar. Got a big old jug of sugar. And garlic. We're going to use pre-grated garlic versus grating our own. Just easier. I'm sorry, minced. Chives. We have some chives. Parsley, dill. I forget, when I was shopping last week, I ended up getting not parsley as I thought, but 3 different things. It's got, was it parsley, rosemary, and thyme in here. So we'll pick out the parsley. And these are all fresh versus dried. And then kosher salt and pepper. So we got our kosher salt and just pepper. So now that I took up the counter, let's put some of this out of the way so we can work. Put the mushrooms over here for now. Work on those in a bit. Okay, so for the dressing, in a medium bowl. Okay, so let's get a bowl. Oh, we still kind of need to wait for our buttermilk to set. Just making some food and taking dog out. We'll be back. No problem. Give Ripley a hug for me. Yeah, Bowser wanted to stay out in the snow, but then it got cold. You mentioned a SDV cooking stream yesterday. Wasn't prepared you to do it in the day after. Well, Dawn, I guess the thing was, I didn't want to do it tomorrow because we do our chill vibe stream, and I didn't want to put it off till Wednesday because the mushrooms are already over a week old. So didn't want to, like, you know, let the mushrooms go bad. So I figured if I didn't do it this weekend, I got to do it today. So, okay, so find the mayonnaise, sour cream, buttermilk. So we need to actually wait for our buttermilk. I should have probably done this ahead of time. So we'll set this aside and start a little bit on the batter for the mushrooms. So for that, we need to put an inch of oil. And like I said, we're using the vegetable oil. We won't heat it up yet, but use the last of this jug. Let it dribble in. Hate to waste oil. I suppose I can, yeah, that's not going to balance. Okay. We're using our new induction stovetop here, which we found out only works with our cast iron, none of our metal pots. Apparently none of the pots are magnetic conductors. But that's fine. I use the cast iron quite a bit. Okay, about an inch. I can't judge that very well. So we'll actually measure it. That's only about half an inch. Seriously? Still only about half an inch. There's a lot of oil. I may have to reuse this, maybe fry some fish. That's 3/4 now. Okay, we may just go with that. Yeah. Wash off our little thing here. Well, let me start charging the phone. Could still give you guys the nickel and dime tour again and show you the snow. That charger I used out there must be dead. Speaking of which, let me unplug that. Yeah, I grabbed an old charger and apparently the charger may not work. I'll test that out. So let the phone charge a bit. Behind the scenes. Yeah, some of you were here yesterday and you saw our dime tour of the place. So, but not everybody. So, okay, let's start on this. So we need, in a large bowl, come on. Hopefully I'm not losing anybody here. Oh, the oil, duh. We're not going to start that heating yet because we don't have everything ready. But at least we got the oil in there. Okay. Oh, Alexa, set buttermilk timer for 10 minutes. Okay. In a large bowl, whisk together 3/4 cup of the flour, the cornstarch, salt, pepper, granulated garlic. Yes, we do not have granulated garlic. So a substitute is a little bit of garlic powder. So that's what we're going to use. So let's do the flour first. Let's get that ready. So the flour, we need 1 1/4 cups. And I always use a flour sifter. Whoop, sorry. Nah, it's the wrong button. Sorry, wrong button. It takes a moment to change scenes. It's slow. Come on, Streamlabs, let's go. Change the scene. Streamlabs. Hello. Sorry. Come on. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. 1 1/4 cups of the all-purpose flour. So 1/4 cup. And then 1 cup. Close enough. And got some on the counter already. Whoop. This camera. There we go. Island's a little bit busy here. I need to work on my setup. And those will just push through, that'll break them up. Okay, 1 1/4 cups. With a little fringe on the counter. So that away. By the way, for anybody that knows me, there is a touch of beer involved in this recipe. Just saying. In fact, it's supposed to call for an India Pale Ale, but I couldn't find India, so we're using this. It's just a local pale ale made here in Columbus, Ohio. I'm just north of Columbus, but still. Capital city of the state. Okay, so the flour. Cornstarch is 1/4 cup. Well, here's our cornstarch. And this stuff is very powdery and gets everywhere. Probably should have sifted that too. Okay. Then the 2 teaspoons of salt. And again, we're using kosher salt, which is a thicker, not thicker, larger crystal than normal salt, and teaspoons. And I need a little, where is it? There. Someplace to put my stuff. It is 2 teaspoons, right? Yes. Don't want to make it too salty. Okay. And several large grinds of black pepper. Ugh. I was just using fresh pepper, already pre-ground, but let's see if this works. I get this grinder. See if this works. Yeah, it's working. Freshly ground black pepper. I'm putting a lot in because I like pepper. Oh, I can smell it. Okay. The granulated garlic. Okay, for that I have a substitute. We're using garlic powder. And if you need a substitute for granulated garlic, you can use garlic powder using half the amount as the finer grind is stronger. Okay, so half. So the granulated garlic is 1 teaspoon, so we're going to do half a teaspoon. Of the garlic powder, here it is. Yes. I'm assuming we're going to whisk this all together. Our buttermilk is already starting to thicken a bit. I don't know if you can see it, but like the surface is not as liquidy, I should say. Okay. The granulated, the onion powder and baking powder. So you have onion and baking, and that is half a teaspoon of each. Where's my paper towels? There they are. Okay. Yes, baking powder, right? I guess I could have pulled out multiple half teaspoons, but we'll just reuse this one, just kind of wipe it clean. By the way, this is the Stardew Valley soundtrack that you're listening to. Again, if it's too loud or too soft, let me know. I think our last cooking stream was a little bit too loud. Okay, baking powder and the cayenne pepper. And we have some ground cayenne pepper. And that is a pinch. And believe it or not, we actually have a measure here that says a pinch. Somewhere here, just a pinch. Believe it or not, it does. It says just a pinch. It looks like it's about a 1/4 teaspoon. By the way, it looks like we got about 14 minutes on Stream Raiders. Okay, get that out of the way. And, okay, in a large bowl, whisk together baking powder and cayenne. Okay, let's whisk it. All these fine powders. You don't want to use a mixer or anything for this because it'll just go flying. It's just powders. Can't wait till we get to the beer part because it only uses a fraction of that can and I can drink the rest. Ha ha ha. Okay. All right. In a medium bowl, combine the. Okay, here we go. Need another medium bowl. I'm debating on this one or this one. Let's use that one. Because let's see, we're putting in the egg white, the buttermilk, and the beer. 3/4 cup. Okay, so as our buttermilk is done. It's still not as thick as I'd like it. Let's wait a little bit longer. Alexa, stop the timer. All right, we'll use this. Okay, this is where we whisk in an egg white. And what I'm going to do is we're going to save the egg yolk, and I'll just mix that in with some other scrambled eggs for tomorrow. So we're just going to use a brown egg. We've got our little thingy here, egg separator. However, since the buttermilk isn't quite ready, so whisk until smooth. Okay, add to the flour mixture and whisk. Oh, okay, we could use the smaller bowl then. Let's use a small one. Because once we mix the wet ingredients, we'll mix it into the dry here. So, okay, whisk until smooth, then add to the flour mixture. Whisk until just combined. A few lumps are fine. Okay, set a wire rack on a large baking sheet. We have that already. Pardon the burns on the baking sheet, but this is just to dry, not dry, but after they're fried, we're gonna let them sit here. I need to get me a new, bigger one. Oh yeah, I need, what was this? Hi Josh. Oh yeah, I need DM you so we can talk about cooking collab. Oh, that would be fun. Sure. How would that work though? How do you collab on a cooking stream? I mean, it's not like one can make one part of the recipe and one the other and then you get them together. Unless we're just making separate stuff, if that's how it works. Okay, so place the remaining ½ cup of flour. Shit, I fucked up. This was only supposed to be ½ cup of the flour, so there's too much flour in here. So we need to redo this. Which means all those ingredients I just wasted. Thankfully, we have spares. Oopsie, yep, I'll poop. But that's why you should always read through your recipes, not just once, but multiple times before you start on them, because there might be that, oh my God, I need to let this rise for 3 hours once I make a dough or something. Or it needs to go in the oven for an hour. And for a cooking stream, timing is important. So, and I kind of read through it, but I was rushing. So let's do this all over again. I mean, it's just some dry ingredients. It's not going to break the bank. Okay, so it is 3/4 cup. Yeah, let's just do 3 1/4. And I don't use this flour that often. Usually I use the bread flour to make my bread. I do need to get another bag of flour at some point, unless I've got another container full somewhere. Okay, so that's 3/4. Not to be mistaken with out of quarters. Okay, it's sifted again. And actually, I think we'll do the same thing with the cornstarch. We'll go ahead and use a sifter. Okay. Now, again, we need the cornstarch, which was 1/4 cup. So we'll just use the sifter again while it's already here. It's a touch clumpy. Better. It's very powdery and it goes everywhere. Don't really need to sift it, but I figured why not since we got it here. Okay, done with this. Again. Sign of a good cook is when you find flour and dried ingredients all over your clothes. Okay. 2 teaspoons of the salt. So the kosher salt. Oh, come on. Love those sifters. That's one of my grandma's. Yeah, I used to use those when I was growing up learning how to cook. Oh, that's half. I want 2 teaspoons. And yeah, I found one fairly easily. I've had that one for years. I don't wash it because it's basically made out of tin. You can sift. You can still go, oh yeah. I only got that maybe 10 years ago. Probably even got it off Amazon. Just search for flour sifters. Okay, several of the pepper. We're back to this again. Yeah, we use an old-fashioned grinder. No batteries, no power plug, which means we can use it at any time. These young kids nowadays. Okay, the granulated garlic, onion powder, and baking powder. And the cayenne. So I gotta remember these measurements again. Get that egg out of the way. Put you in there right now. Okay, another paper towel. Okay, so again, the granulated garlic, which is half of the garlic powder, right? Because it's 1 teaspoon, so we're doing half a teaspoon. Okay. The onion powder, which is half a teaspoon. Come on, get back on there. Okay. Onion powder, the baking powder, and the cayenne. Baking powder is a half a teaspoon, and the pinch of the cayenne. Yeah. Nice thing about these Clabber Girl cans, they've got a nice little ledge here to scrape it to even it out. Works like a charm. In fact, Alexa, add baking powder to my shopping list. Yeah, Already have it. Okay. Cayenne pepper. Our buttermilk should be getting close to being done. Still not as thick as I'd like it. Add a touch more of the lemon juice. Hey Sakura, welcome in. We're doing the fried mushrooms today that we didn't do last Tuesday. Okay. I'm kind of behind because I didn't get my buttermilk churned properly. Give that a little more time. Actually, we got a little smaller whisk. Let's use that. That other one was almost too big for these bowls. Okay. I guess we'll just leave that in there. Write these down. Okay. So now that we corrected our mistake, so now we got the egg, the buttermilk, and the beer. And we'll whisk that together in this. We're still kind of waiting on the buttermilk. Okay, set a wire rack. Place the remaining half a cup of flour in a medium bowl. Okay. So we'll probably use this. No, wait a minute. This was for the malt vinegar, so we need another medium bowl. The other one's for the dip. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Got plenty of bowls. Okay, so set a wire rack. Okay, there's where we put half a cup in here. We toss the mushrooms with the flour until well coated, shaking off the excess. Place the mushrooms in the batter, which will be this or this, either one. Using tongs or your fingers, pick up the mushrooms, add them to the hot oil. Okay, fry, stirring with a spider-slotted spoon occasionally. Yeah, I'm not sure what a spider-slotted spoon was. I meant to look that up. I mean, I've got some spoons like this, just basically a slotted spoon. And I've also got some for like walks. So what's a spider slotted spoon? Let's check that out. And Stream Reader's up here shortly. Oh, okay. Basically, it's like a spoon, almost like a sieve. Not exactly this. This is a strainer, but something similar to this. I don't think I have one of those. Believe it or not, there's something I don't have. So we got two choices. We've got... Alright, let's do Stream Raiders. See if this works. Yay, it's working. Laptop is still struggling. CPU's maxing out. Okay, we've got 5 allies on the field. Defense buff, here we go. We winning? We're winning. We're gonna do this thanks to K-Shine. All right, most kills, most assists is K-Shine. And the winner of 3 tank scrolls is Jack. Congratulations. Okay, next battle. What do I need to do again? Oh, the monk. And more monks, and also spies. Let's do a spy this time. Spies have a hell of a cooldown. I think I only have the 1. Yeah. Place him if you got him. Timer set. Let's claim that reward. See what's after that. 3 spies, great. A lot of these are doing this. It's like, you know, 1, 2 monks. Oh, 2 and 2. Usually it increments. So that's 3 spies, 4 spies, 5 spies. Yeah, I doubt I'll ever get those done. Okay. Back to here. Stream Raiders or Streamlabs. Hey, it's working. It's working. Okay. So, send Alchie a spider spoon. Got it. I probably need to look those up and maybe add some to my throne list. But we've got a couple choices. This is a wok spoon. And then there's this. Ooh, what is that? Must be from when it washed. Looks like some paper when it's doing some stuff. For the mushrooms, I might use this one. I've got some metal ones, but I don't want to use metal on that cast iron. You don't want to scratch it. So we'll see which one of those works out better. We may try them. Okay, our buttermilk. It's getting a little thicker consistency, so that's good. Yeah, I can see it if you guys can. Not lumpy, but thicker. Oh, let's get this out of the way. Okay. And we got an ad starting in about 2 minutes, so sorry about that. Okay, so let's say our buttermilk is almost ready. So let's jump back to the dip, which was here, I think. Yeah. So the dip. We want to combine the mayo, the sour cream, the buttermilk, vinegar, sugar, garlic, chives, parsley, and... Oh, let's cut those up. Let's get our herbs ready. Oh, we're done with this coffee. Okay. So for the herbs, we need, wow, 3 tablespoons of chives, chopped chives. So here's our chives. I may not use all those. And if you were here in the last stream, we're saving up unused vegetable parts and freezing them so we can make a vegetable broth. I've got 1 full bag like this already, and we're working on this one. So what we don't use, like in the chives and everything else, we'll dump in there. So let's see. Let's just do a few at a time. I can save the rest for something else. Maybe do some infusions or something. Come on, get back in there. They come out so easy, but man, they fight going back in. Okay. Yeah, 3 tablespoons. We might have end up doing all of these. Okay, that one does not look good. So let's dump that in there for vegetable broth. We also have to slice up our mushrooms. We haven't done that yet. So. This knife sucks. I need to sharpen that knife. Yeah, I might have to do a saw motion. So this is our chives. Ah, man. I hate it when a plant fights me. I probably should consider getting a lot of this stuff ready before streams. But half the fun is getting the stuff ready in the stream. So I don't know. Uh-oh. And since we don't have a dog cam set up, I'm going to have to hold him to get that. So hang on a minute. I'd say this is almost a tablespoon right here. So we're going to say that's a tablespoon. We're just dumping it in our bowl over here, which you can't see. All right, so what was that? Was it's not showing up. Okay, Bowser Little Treats. All right, got to go get them. They're in the back room. Come here, come here, come on. Auntie Sakura wants to see your lovely little face. Go. Good boy. Say hi. Come on, say hi. Thank you, Auntie Sakura. Okay, he's looking at everything on the counter. Mwah.
I smell bacon.
Oh, shit.
Anyone else smell bacon? I definitely smell a pork product of some type.
Fine, bacon now. Oh! Why is sound coming out of... That's weird. The sound for those alerts are coming out of the laptop. They shouldn't be. I think that's just the sound alerts that are having that issue. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Oh! All right. Bacon. Hey, Squeak. You get it? You get it all? Okay, I'm gonna have to wash my hands after this. Now I've got dog treats on them. That's my little buddy. Good boy. Okay, there you go. All right. Needs new glasses. All right, so we've done the treats. Wash my hands real quick. Okay, we're back. So we're chopping our chives. Chip chopping away. Yeah, I need to definitely read through recipes more thoroughly before, as I plan a cooking stream, to see, you know, what should we do ahead of time, like, you know, maybe the buttermilk, maybe chopping stuff like this, you know. Okay. This may give us close to 2 tablespoons, along with the overflow from that first one. This may be good enough. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. That's close to 3. Okay. Okay. That is our chives. So we have some leftover chives I need to use. Ah! Forgot to close that cabinet door. Okay, the next thing is the flat leaf parsley, 2 tablespoons. This is the one where I didn't get just parsley. It's a mixture. I got it by accident. So we may not have enough parsley. I just need to pick the parsley out of here. That is all the parsley we got. It smells wonderful. Parsley, rosemary, and thyme all together. Oh my God. I may use that for a stew or something. Okay. And I think we're going to use the stems versus just the leaves. Let's see how much we can get out of the leaves. Because actually it does say, yeah, the flat leaf parsley leaves, not the stems. I mean, we're going to use the little tiny stems at the end, but maybe not that. So let's see what we can get. Yeah, this is not going to be 2 tablespoons. Yeah, my knives need sharpening badly. Yeah, for chopping these leaves, need something super sharp. All right, we're only gonna, I think, 1 tablespoon and maybe a pinch after that of the parsley. We'll save this, smells good, into our vegetable broth bag. Okay. And the last one is our fresh dill, 1 tablespoon. And dill is one of the herbs that I'm going to start growing in the Aero Gardens. Let's see the phone. That's right. Is it charged yet? No, only 27%. Okay. See if the camera works on it now. Let me pull up that app. Hello.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Okay. Who's touching themselves? Kevin. Kevin, announcing that you're going to touch yourself tonight? Okay. All right, let's see if this camera works real quick.
There is a message for you.
Need to go here. Need to change scenes because I only have the camera set up on the one scene. Okay. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Come on. I swear this laptop is slower than molasses. Can you believe we used to stream? Bowser, what? See, now you guys have spoiled him. He wants food. Come on. No. There we go. And this. Hey, see? It's kind of working. Here he is. All right, so here is what we have outside. By the way, these are my gardens, the only ones I have planted right now. This is some green peppers, tomatoes, and some hot peppers. There's an eggplant down there, but it's not blooming. That's nothing but mint over there. I'm gonna move that to a pot and do some like dill and stuff. But this is our snow. This is what we got overnight. You can kind of see it. Matter of fact, we're still getting a dusting, plus there's wind blowing it around. But, yep. I was going to have this set up to point out here, like this. But then I tried to put it over by the window, but it wasn't charging. And this is our kitchen. Please pardon the mess. It is messy. So yeah, we can maybe make use of this for some future streams. So, let me turn that off, see if it works. Hello? Thought I had it working so I could turn it off using a... There it is, okay. And it's already low battery, so let's plug her back in. Okay. Looks like he got more than I want to say, Jack, we maybe only got maybe 2 to 3 inches. It looks like more because of some of the drifting due to the wind. And of course, they plowed the streets earlier today and the driveways. So it's bunching up. Matter of fact, I can see part of the lawn where the grass is poking through, which means it's maybe not even an inch. So it just depends. Okay, back to here. So yeah, if Tink shows back up, she hasn't seen the nickel and dime tour of the place. So with that camera, we can do that. Okay, we need dill. We need about a tablespoon. Now the nice thing about dill, which I definitely want to grow, is it makes great vodka infusions. It's also called for in a couple of the drink recipes for Skyrim. So I want to have fresh dill on hand, like that mint that I have out there. But the mint is just like basil. It takes over whatever it's in. That mint has killed everything else in that arrow garden. So I need to transplant the mint into a pot and then put some other herbs like dill and stuff in that. So yes, now Kevin, you get the lake effect up there. So how much snow did you get? I mean, you're north of, think of this storm system, but I'm wondering if you got any from the lake effect, period. Okay, we'll kind of peel if we can. So, do we want to use the stems? We could use the stems. Let's see what we get just from this part of the dill. Again, what we're not using, we're going to toss in our bag for making a vegetable broth. I do have a redemption over on a Date Night In stream to show us how to do a vegetable broth, but I was also trying one of my own, just based upon a recipe I found. And that's what recommended. Just store all your vegetable scraps, and once you have, I think it was a pound or so frozen, just use those and boil them down, kind of like you're making a stock. Yeah, this would be a tablespoon. So we're going to put all these stems in our bag for our broth. And I've got everything in there. Like the ends of onions and carrots that have been cut off. You know, the stuff you'd normally throw away. The paper skin from onions are all in there. Bits and pieces, like the stems of herbs and stuff. And we'll just boil it down and make a stock. Okay. Okay, those stems keep poking up through the seal. Get down in there. Seriously, get down in there. Okay. Squeeze the air out, and boom. Airtight, stick it back in the freezer. So yeah, so I've got this bag already. And then there's this one. So I'm getting close to where I can make a vegetable broth. The thing is, there's no hurry because one of the recipes we did on Tuesday called for vegetable stock. And we ended up opening up this. Now it says it's good until... Where's the date? Where's the date? Bowser sees somebody. Yeah, best by July 2025. But one good vegetable stew will use all of this. And those frozen vegetable parts I can use at a later date. What are you seeing, buddy? What's out there? Somebody walking their dog? Bowser loves that little sunroom. He sits up on the sofa and he can look out the windows and see people coming and going. He loves it. It beats the old apartment. Okay. I think this music is from that video game inside the Stardew Valley game. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. It's our dill. Okay. So we got all the vegetables, or all the herbs. So now, in a medium bowl, combine the mayo, sour cream, buttermilk, vinegar, sugar, garlic, chives, parsley, and dill. So let's start with the... Let's do the other dry... sugar and the garlic. So the sugar, and sorry if my head is poking through on the camera, I'm leaning over to read the book. The sugar is 1/4 teaspoon of granulated. Well, all we have is the one type of sugar, so. So what did I say, 1/4 teaspoon? 1/4 teaspoon, yes. I do my measuring things. Here it is. Quarter teaspoon. This is the dip we're making. And the garlic, we're using minced garlic right here versus chopping fresh. And that is 1 garlic clove. So 1 garlic clove is roughly equivalent to a teaspoon minced. But since I love garlic, a little bit extra never hurts. Hopefully the sound is still good. Hey, no, I don't have that. Oh, Tink, yeah, I should have that set up. All we're doing is the fried mushrooms. That's all we're doing today. Oh, and Tink, You get to get the nickel and dime tour of the place. You haven't seen it. So let's get this working again. You won't hear me talking as I leave the room, but see if the cam works. Oh, I'm on the wrong scene. Hang on. Streamlabs and OBS are very slow on this laptop. It takes a moment for things to switch up. Come on. Take it for. There we go. Okay. So you can see it now. See? Look at that. Look at that. Oh. So here's our island right here that we're working off of. It's got some shelving underneath it. Here's the rest of the kitchen. It's a mess. I've still got stuff packed up everywhere. Or unpacking. Our old electric stove, which I don't like. Fridge, obviously. Here is the sunroom or Florida room. This is where I'm putting a lot of my plants and stuff. That's our mint over there. This is green peppers, eggplants, tomatoes, and some hot peppers. And I'm still like unpacking stuff. There's a bunch of clothes underneath there, but Bowser likes to lay up there and look out the windows. And see, there's our snow that we got. It's not a lot. I mean, you can see on the post there, maybe a couple inches, 3-4 inches. But, yep, this is my old living room furniture. The leather sofa and chairs and hassock. Pardon the dining room table. I'm still using it for storage. And I've still got stuff. I'm just unpacking. We're at a little wine cooler over there. There is our bookshelf with all of our cookbooks and gardening books. Here's our baker's rack with our herbs and spices, and we got some appliances down below. I'm not going to take you in the master bedroom, but there's the master bedroom. It's got a full-size bathroom in there, walk-in closet, the whole bit. This is our pantry. The pantry I'm not crazy about. I don't like the way they did those little shelves there. Oops. Sorry, I knocked the other camera. But yeah, you can store a lot in there, and I've thrown stuff in there. I'm starting to get it organized, but I still got work to do. Oh, this is my mom's old stereo phonograph console from like 1966, and it still works. Here's our living room. Again, it's a mess. Gas fireplace. Bowser. There's Bowser. He likes to lay up on the sofa. Say hi. And we're still unpacking videos and stuff. We've got a lot of the DVDs unpacked, but I've got boxes of stuff. So that's our living room. Here is what I'm calling the library. I'm still going through boxes and paperwork and unpacking and stuff. But this is where I'm going to do like research and stuff, you know, genealogy. Got my little desk here. This is my mom's old desk that she gave me years ago. Bunch of stuff. It's got a little tiny closet, and then, yeah, this is single story. That's our water heater back in there. We have to leave the door cracked because when they first moved in back in like 2004, when the place was built, there's a vent up there, and with that door closed, it gets frigid in there, and water line broke, and it flooded the condo. Here's our stream room. Let's see if I can turn a light on here. Sorry, you may get some echo. But here's a stream room, which you guys have seen. It still needs work. Closet back in there. The lights that Sakura and Gunnar got us. And of course, my stream room, playroom stuff. This is my old work desk. Not really using it. It's got a guest bathroom. Full bath. Bathtub back in there. We've got a little laundry room right here, which leads out to the garage. It's a little messy, pardon the mess. This is where I'm storing a lot of my canned goods because the pantry's so small. This is the garage. As you'll see, one whole side is still packed full of stuff from the move that I'm going through. In addition, on the other side of the car, all that shit that I got to go through. And last but not least, the beer fridge. And that is the dime tour. There's a little attic space above the garage. That's where the furnace is. But yeah, we're not going up there. Okay, Raiders. So that's it. So let's go back to here. Okay. Let's turn off this camera. Let's plug the phone back in. Ugh. Oh, I can smell the garlic. Okay. Minimize that. So stocked up. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of dried goods. Let's see, what did I miss? Looks like my kitchen while I'm doing a cooking stream. Yeah, it's messy. I apologize for the mess. But I've still got tons of boxes to unpack. And it's like a treasure hunt because some of it's stuff from my parents that they packed when they moved from the house into here back in 2004. That's when this place was built. They're the only ones that have lived here. And then I'm finding boxes of mine from 30 years ago, sometimes even into the 1980s, that I packed up and never unpacked. And I'm finding things that I've totally forgotten about. I found a spice rack that I forgot about, a little cutting board in the shape of a cat when I had cats, recipes, all kinds of stuff. So, yes, nice. Hey, okay, what'd I miss? Looks like my kitchen. Oh, fun. Yeah, the middle shelves is a bit odd. Yeah, it is. I need in the pantry to maybe make some shelves across a couple of those, so full-size shelves. Because some things don't fit on those little narrow things. Okay, did I hear you say it still works? Oh, the console? Yes. My father got that from my mother back in 1966 when I was like 5, and I remember vividly that Christmas when he got it for her. And it still works. It's got a full-size phonograph in it, AM/FM stereo. And I've got all my old records, all my mom's old records. And yeah, it's great. Okay, that piece is awesome. Oh, is that the stereo you're talking about, Kevin? Maybe instead of a door hang, a curtain to help with the airflow for the water heater. Yeah, haven't decided what to do with that yet. Actually, the vent where the cold air is coming down is situated right above a water line. It's a cold water line that feeds into the water heater. So versus having it come right down on top of it, I mean, there's a gap of like that. But I'm thinking about putting an angle on it. You know, just a vent angle so it doesn't blow onto the line. Well, it's not blowing, but the cold air doesn't hit the line directly. Just aim it toward the wall. It's a ventilation is all it is. It's vent for gas. That's all it is. But I don't want to close that door because, again, I remember coming in to this place when my parents were down in Florida that first year they moved in, and it was flooded. Specifically over there in the living room, the carpet and everything. So, okay. Stocking up for the apocalypse. Yeah, I have a lot of dried goods and canned goods. It amazes me how some people say they only have 1 or 2 days worth of food on hand. Now, sure, frozen maybe if your electric goes out or in the fridge, yes. But you can have canned foods that last years. You know, if your electric goes off for a week, like it did in my old place around 2010 when we had that Scirocco blow through, I had canned goods that I could survive on for weeks on end. You know, cold food. Of course, it was a gas stove I had, so gas was still working. But here, electric stove. So I can't cook if electricity goes out. Okay, no, your condo is awesome. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Thank you, Tink. coming over with my Taylor Swift vinyls. Oh my God. Yeah, actually I was in a Gingerbread Beauty stream earlier, and was it in her stream or was it in Tink's stream? Somebody said they were collecting vinyl Taylor Swift stuff. Maybe it was in Tink's, maybe it was you, Coral. So, okay, so you don't mean it's spent gas and venting into the house? No, it's just a vent for anything from the water heater to go out. But the way the vent is built, cold air is coming in when it's frigid out. I didn't design the place. So, anyway, oh, Raiders. We need to do Raiders. Okay. Doobie-doo. What is this? Oh, that's Stream Deck. I don't need to have that open, but let me move that over here. That's the camera. Okay. Stream Raiders, what do we got? We've got 15 allies on the field. Let's do a battle buff. And I'll start getting the rest of this ready. So we need mayo, sauerkraut. Oh, our buttermilk is done. It's ready. Oh yeah, you can see the consistency now. I can't wait till we get to the point where we open the beer, because then I can drink the rest. I'm thirsty. So yeah, the patio out there, I don't know if you guys saw it when I was showing you the outside. I'm thinking about planting some stuff out there too. I understand I can plant garlic in the fall and it comes up in the spring, but I think it's too late to do that. But we have to watch out because deer come up alongside the building, along the side where the back of the bedroom and the long side of the sunroom is, and if I'm not careful, they'll eat whatever you plant. Okay, most kills is Jack. Most assists is Quaker Oats. Congratulations, welcome in. And 15 gold goes to S23ZZ. Okay, let's just go along the bottom. Wait, what do I need to do again? Spies and monks. I thought this would be a quick stream, but it's taking longer than I anticipated. I think, yeah, spies on cooldown. Monk. We got a monk. All right, let's just go down here. Make them all come to us. Place them if you got them. Timer set. Let's go back to here. Let's finish our dip and get it ready. Okay. So, I'm measuring, yes, CPU is maxing out again. Every time I change a scene, the CPU spikes to 100% on this laptop. I think just the over bloatedness of Streamlabs and OBS is just, it's killing this machine. All right, so we've got our herbs, so let's do the mayo. It's 1/3 cup. Alexa, how many tablespoons is 1/3 cup?
0.3333 cups is 5.333 tablespoons.
5 tablespoons. That's just the easiest way to do it. Thing is, I can't get down in there. This one's almost dead. Let's do it this way. Hopefully, once we get this all ready, it won't take very long. I'm going to say that's close to a tablespoon. All right, we're getting basically 1 tablespoon out of this. And this is a dead puppy. I'll wash that out. We can use that for storage for dried goods. Okay, so we need 4 more tablespoons. Yeah, in the pantry, I've got I had 2 of these of the mayo. And yeah, their expiration dates. Well, this one is November 2024, but the other one was 25. So, okay, it's 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one, since we just opened it, we're going to stick it in the fridge now. Replace the other one. Okay. The sour cream, 1/3 cup. So let's wash our tablespoon. And yeah, I need to work on the lighting in here and better cameras. I'm thinking about putting a camera up maybe over here so it can look this way, just a wide angle view. And then maybe some others. I need to play around and set up lights and just figure out what I'm going to do. Okay. What we do? Sour cream, sour cream. So we need 5 tablespoons. This one is, when does this expire? January of 2025. But it's unopened, so it's perfectly good. And we'll make some more dips and stuff with this before it goes bad. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is just normal sour cream. Yeah, with some of those herbs, I can make like a dip and stuff. Old sour cream just got a little more sour. Wait, Chelsea, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, the buttermilk. 1/3 cup. Well, we need 3/4 for the batter. And see the consistency now? It's no longer like strictly milk liquid. It's a little clumpy. So this is homemade buttermilk. Basically a cup of milk. I use vitamin D, whole milk, with like a tablespoon of lemon juice. There are variations that you can do. So we need about 1/3 cup. So we need to go down to 3/4. Perfect. So the rest is for our batter. Okay. 2 tablespoons of the malt vinegar. Okay, let's just pull out another tablespoon. And this is just normal malt vinegar like you'd put on like fried fish and other things. 2 tablespoons. Yeah, you gotta shake it to get it out. 1. And like I said, this is our dip for the fried mushrooms. 2. Ooh, and you can smell it. Oh, malt vinegar. I love malt vinegar. Oh, this camera is a little off, isn't it? There. Okay. Then the sugar. Did we do the sugar and the garlic? Yes, we did. We did. We did the garlic. And we did the sugar. Right. Okay, we've already got the herbs in there. Kosher salt and freshly ground pepper. So let's do a pinch of the kosher salt. Don't want too much salt. And I was teasing about this earlier, that we have a manual pepper grinder versus some people which use electric stuff. It's better this way. Okay, I need another whisk. So let's make sure we're doing this right. Medium bowl, combine, season with salt and pepper, whisk to combine, serve immediately or transfer. So we are going to store it, what we don't use, in this ramekin bowl with a lid. So I can stick it in the fridge, because we're not going to probably use it all. But this is our dip that we're going to dip the fried mushrooms in. And it actually says a malt vinegar ranch dressing. Hell, we probably should have put in some ranch dressing in it versus, but this is from scratch. Look at this. Oh, it smells wonderful. Oh, you can smell the smour. You can smell the sour cream. Why is this camera really off here? You can smell the sour cream, the malt vinegar, the herbs. It is wonderful. Okay. Okay, let that soak. We're going to set this aside, out of the way. Now we're going to start on our batter. So for the batter, we've got all of our dry ingredients already mixed right here. So now we need to work on our wet ingredients for the batter. And that was the egg white, the buttermilk, and the beer. So the buttermilk, it's 3/4. So it's everything left. Again, homemade buttermilk, easy peasy. Okay, the egg white. So we're gonna separate our egg and we're gonna have to store the yolk versus tossing it out. And what I'll do is just tomorrow when I make scrambled eggs, I'll just mix in the yolk that we're not using here and boom, just a little bit extra in our scrambled eggs. No waste. I gotta find something to store it in. There we go. Little container like this is perfect for like the egg whites or egg yolks. So, come on. And basically, oh, we need a knife. The yolk will stay in your little thing, and the egg whites should come out. Sometimes you can use a knife to encourage them. You can kind of see it there. Well, no, you can't from that angle. But it's got a lot of thing underneath it, like a drip of the egg white. Gotta be careful, if you cut the egg yolk, it'll go down in. Some eggs will do it really nice. This one's fighting me. Okay, here we go. So we'll dump the egg yolk in here. And our egg whites are down there. I highly recommend a separator if you don't have one. I have a homemade ranch recipe I can send you. Yes, please, Coral, please. Actually, I make those oyster cracker snacks. It's ranch oyster cracker snacks. You bake them. And to be honest, I cheat. And I just use Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning, the dry stuff. You mix it in with some garlic powder and stuff and salt and pepper, and you toss the oyster crackers and bake them for like 30 minutes at a low temperature, and you've got a nice spicy little snack. Okay, put the egg yolk in the fridge for tomorrow. Put it right next to the egg so I don't forget about it. And we need another paper towel. Okay, now the beer. Best part, the beer. Okay, we dump this into our wet ingredients. That's our egg yolk. The beer, it calls for 3/4 of a cup, 3 fluid ounces. So now the recipe says you can use a India Pale Ale or a lager. And I couldn't find any India Pale Ale, and I drank all the lager. So we're using this local pale ale, American Pale Ale, canned right here in Columbus, Ohio. So we need, what was it? 3/4 of a cup. And then you know what's going to happen with the rest of the beer. Three-quarters of a cup. I've got so many measuring cups here. This used to be some jam jar, but it's got measurements on it. Oh, you can't see me pouring, sorry. Okay. It's almost like half the can. Well, it's 12 ounces. It said 3 ounces. Oh, that's not 3 fluid ounces. Anyway, there's our beer, and here's our beer. And a nice frosted Guinness glass. I'm not crazy about this beer, but one should never let a beer go to waste. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year. Ah. Okay, I need another whisk. I think I have another one. Yes, I do. And I think I even have a 4th whisk somewhere. So, whisk until smooth, then add to the flour mixture and whisk. Okay, so. Ooh, hopefully this will fit in that other tin. Beer is good and stuff. Yes. DM'd ranch recipe. Thank you, Coral. Thank you. Yeah, I like recipes. As you can see from the bookcase over there, I've got all kinds of books. Oh, I want to show you guys something. If you are not aware, a Date Night In did her own cookbook. You can get it hard copy or digital. So it's got some nice recipes in it. We've got one earmarked to work on, a loaded baked potato soup, which looks good. So yeah, if you're into recipes, she's got all kinds of stuff in here. Check it out. Promo for a Date Night In. I love her streams, especially the cooking streams. She's given me so ideas. That's where I got the idea to get that induction stovetop. She has one. Oh, okay. Hang on, the chat's in the way. Okay. So yeah, this is an induction stovetop that I got for myself for Christmas. It only works with magnetic pots and pans. So like the stainless steel ones I have and the copper bottom, they won't work with it, but the cast iron works wonderfully. So I use it a lot for soups and stews. So I'm not using that damn cheap electric oven behind me. The problem with it, the burners are all kind of angled. So stuff tilts to one side in the pots and stuff, which I don't like. All right. I think these 2 bowls are too small to contain everything. So we're going to use this one. Oh, wrong camera. Sorry. So like I said, these 2 I need to combine. And yeah, we're going to use this bigger one. So there's our dried ingredients. Here's our wet. This is the batter for dipping the mushrooms. Oh, got something on my finger. If I missed something in chat, sorry. Monitor space on this laptop is limited. I can't really read what's on the big one. Sorry, I'm back a bit distracted by a gorgeous ginger. Oh, really? Wait, I'm a ginger. I love ranch. Yes. Someone said ranch. Yeah. Yeah, Coral sent me a recipe for some homemade ranch dressing. And this recipe here is a malt vinegar ranch dressing, but we're using it for a dip. Oh, sorry, that's actually this. That's the malt vinegar ranch dressing. It's our dip for our fried mushrooms. I was talking about how there's an easy snack. Ranch oyster crackers, you just bake them in a mixture of dried ingredients, including like Hidden Valley ranch dressing. Dried ranch dressing. Okay, this is our batter. Our batter. Okay, that is well mixed. Let's set that aside. Now this is the part where, again, I think I should have done this before stream, but we need to prep our mushrooms because they need to be, let's see, the cremini need to be halved if large. Oyster mushrooms torn or cut into large bite-sized pieces. So wait a minute. Okay, because we've got 2 sets of mushrooms. I just got white, and then these creminis. So I need to wash them. So what I've got over here on the sink, I'm going to use a little vegetable brush to just lightly scrape the dirt off, and then we'll put them in a bowl. Let's see, here we got a bowl. We'll just put them in here and then start prepping them. So this you're not going to be able to see because the sink is off stream. Oh, let's see. We need about 8 ounces for each. So we don't want to use them all. So we got a little scale here. Uh-oh. That one's on the verge of going bad. That's why I needed to do this. Okay, we've only got 5.56 ounces of those. But this one should be a whole 8 ounces. It is. So we don't need to measure that. So I'm going to be over here lightly washing these. So let's see. Check out what did I miss? Yeah, I need to get a bigger monitor in here. Ooh, Nate would love that. He likes when I mix ranch and vinegar on his salads. Nice. Thanks, Coral. Of course, and I'll send Discovery +2. Lily was attacking the screen with your hands moving. Oh, really? Lily. All right. So I'm not going to scrub these roughly because it'll actually rub the skin off. I just want to wash them lightly and get any dirt off. Yeah, this one I may have to toss. It looks like part of it's going bad. Whoops. Just want to get dirt particles and stuff so you don't bite into anything. Another recipe that I've done, and I think I've got a TikTok out there for it, is where we took big mushrooms, we cut out the center stem, and then we filled them with a garlic butter sauce and fried them in a cast iron skillet. Not fried them, baked them. And they were awesome. I think I got a video out there, like I said, on TikTok. I need to put it on my YouTube channel too. Okay, here's the one mushroom, which, yeah, we're gonna toss this one mushroom. I think it's too far gone. And that was a big one too, unfortunately. But yeah, Don was saying he didn't expect me to do this today, but this is why. The mushrooms are a week old since when I got them at the grocery store, so I don't want them to go bad on me. Matter of fact, I still have another 8 ounces of those white mushrooms out in the beer fridge. And what I need to do is probably do those fried mushrooms that I was talking about earlier with the garlic butter sauce. Okay. Doing the white ones now. So here's the cremini. They're lightly washed and lightly scrubbed. Let's see, what am I missing? And this, she's staring. Yeah. Wonder what she'd make of Bowser in the camera. He was in the camera earlier for some treats. There's going to be a lot of fried mushrooms. I may only fry some of them for now, and then maybe fry others later, today or tomorrow. Because I don't know if I can eat all these. And we're making them in batches anyway in that Dutch oven. Because only so many will fit in there at a time. I could always use these for something else too. Probably time to make another vegetable stew. Using that same Dutch oven, I'll make a big stew or soup or whatever. And then, you know, you got 1 or 2 meals right now, and then you freeze the rest, and it lasts for months in the refrigerator. Sorry, freezer. So yeah, just pretend we're in a Stardew Valley farmhouse kitchen right now. The dog is wandering around somewhere. Got all my chests around me. And I'm over at the sink cooking. Don't have a farmyard to go out and tend to because it's winter. But we may go down in the mines later. AKA Elder Scrolls Arena, but I'll be doing that offline. Maybe. Okay, these are all washed. Voila. So we got these. Yeah, we don't have exactly 8 ounces of these, but we gotta have 8 ounces of those. So, for these, it says to cut in half. See what it, yeah, halved if large. Oh! Oh. So basically, we could just fry them, the smaller ones like these, we could fry them as is, like this. Oh. Again, do as I say, not as I do. Read your recipe once, twice, thrice before you start working on it. And beer. I have 1 beer left after this, and then we're beerless. Okay, I need a cutting board. What do I do with a cutting board? Here it is. So the big ones we're going to cut in half and such. Here's what we use for our herbs. Yeah, let's use another one. We can use a duller one. This one that we started to use for the herbs. So, let me wipe that down. Okay, this set aside. We're gonna need another bowl. Let's do this. And let's see. We're gonna need to dredge them. Let's see. Set a wire rack. Place the remaining quarter cup of flour in a medium bowl in 3 batches. Toss the mushrooms with the flour until well coated, shaking off the excess. Place the mushrooms in the batter and turn to coat. Using tongs, we got some tongs. Tongs. Using tongs, pick up the mushrooms one by one and add them to the hot oil. Okay, so we're gonna need to dredge them in half a cup of flour. Yeah, half a cup of remaining flour. Shit, I'm starting to run out of bowls. At least larger ones. Okay. Half a cup of the flour. Are you snowed in now? No, I'm not snowed in. Oh, yeah, Chelsea, you didn't see this. Let's see if we can show you. We only got maybe 3 inches, 4 inches. So let's see. Let's go to here. And looks like camera's still on. Okay. Hang on. See if this turns on. Yes. Okay, so you can see this now. So this is what we got outside, Chelsea. You can see like on the top of the post there on the patio, maybe 3-4 inches tops. You can even see the grass poking through out there in places. So there's been some drifting and some wind, but that's all we really got. And it's basically up. We're just getting blowing snow right now. So, okay, let me plug this back in. Boop, and turn it off. There we go. Yeah, it drains the battery really quick. Okay, we have Raiders. Yeah, only got a little bit. We got like 9 plus, I think, where I am. Everything is more than covered. Yeah, see, we were just on the northern fringe of the storm. South of 70, which I'm north of Interstate 70, that's usually the dividing line for the storms. Usually it's either all north or all south, depending upon how the storm system is. And in this case, north of 70, we got a little bit. I think my county is one of the last counties that was under snow emergency north of 70. Everything north of me wasn't, but everything south of me was like level 1, 2, 3 to southern Ohio, and obviously down through Kentucky. You guys got hit hard. All right, Raiders. Okay, we have 4 allies on the field. Ooh, let's see if we can do this. And while that's working, I'll get this half a cup of flour ready. By the way, I hope this mic is working well, this cordless mic or wireless mic. I know occasionally I accidentally hit it when I'm like scratching my neck or something. But I like it. The only problem is it only lasts maybe 4 hours. It says we've only been live about 2, so yeah, the receiver's down to half, but the mic itself is still 3/4. But once the receiver goes, well, the mics don't work. And there's 2 mics, but only 1 receiver. So I can't swap out the receiver. All right. Are we still live? What's it doing? Oh, Jack and I are still live. Yes. Okay. We're going to do a batch here at a time, so I need to turn on the thing. We'll do that once you guys can see it. Yes! Most kills myself, no assists. And Jack will get the fairy scrolls. Congratulations, Jack. Okay. This is a level 1 bronze. Again, we need monks and spies. We got several monks. I only have one spy, and it's got a long cooldown. Yeah, another 50 minutes. If no monks are ready, we can use some meat to revive. No, we got a monk. Okay. Place them if you got them. Mouse is a little wonky. We need to go claim our reward. Yes. Okay, and 2 more monks. Oh, we got to level up. Oh, come on, down, down. The other down. There you go. Yes, leveled up one of our monks. Go back to the battle. And back to here. Okay, so we're going to cut up some of our mushrooms, put them in here. No, put them in here. Wait. We need to dredge. Let me just reread this. Wire rack. Okay, place the remaining in a bowl. We got that. There's the remaining flour. Toss the mushrooms in the flour until well coated. Shake off the excess. Place the mushrooms in the batter, which is here. And we may do this over at the pot. Matter of fact, yeah, we need to start the pot going. So 350. And I just hit the wrong button. This button. Shit. Screwed it up. Sorry, Streamlabs takes a moment here. Slows down. There we go. Okay. So we're going to set this to 350. So 375 is medium high. Okay, and start it. So we'll let that heat up. So for now, let's get some mushrooms ready. And I'm thinking we should do the dredging over there. So we'll dredge them in here, then in here, and put them in there to fry up. And then we'll transfer them to this. And then we can dip them. So almost there. So some of the bigger mushrooms, I think the little white ones we can like fry as is. Let's do a few here and see how they turn out. So these big ones, let's cut these in half. And yeah, let's do a couple of small ones. We can fry those as is. Okay. Those are the mushrooms. We're going to fry it first. I need more space. If I could put something over the sink part here, I've got a rack over here, but it doesn't fit on that larger part of the sink. Do I have anything that'll work? I don't think, well, to it. Let's see if this baking pan will work. Nope, too small. Tell you what. No, even that won't fit. I need to be able to put like a board or something over here so I can put stuff. So we'll do this way. Let's put our spoon over here. Try that one. We'll use our tongs to dredge in the flour, then in here, and then fry up. Okay. I sure was helpful. Actually, you were. If it had just been me, we'd have probably died, Jack. It's not the number of kills or assists you get. It's more like how much you contributed to other people not dying in addition to you. So, just saying. All right, we're actually nearing the end here. You know, that's all we're going to do is fry these up and eat them. So let's get our dip over here. Let's put these mushrooms away for now, out of the way. We don't need this big bowl like I thought. Yeah, I've got my bowl, mixing bowls and stuff all situated down here. Knives in this drawer. This is a lot of stuff like graters, measuring cups, rolling pins, stuff like that. Now there's another shelf below this, and then there's a big one down here where I can probably put pots and pans. But right now, my mom's got a small spice rack down there and a knife rack. So probably move that out. Move that over to the baker's rack over there. Okay, so you don't need these anymore. Get them out of the way. Whoops. Okay, this may take a minute to warm up. I probably should have done that sooner. And according to this, fry, stirring with a spider or slotted spoon occasionally until golden brown and crispy, 3 to 4 minutes. Transfer the fried mushrooms to the rack and sprinkle with additional salt. Okay. Oh. Wait a towel fall off the oven rack. Excuse me. So we're done making our sauces and stuff. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the oil to come up. And where'd it go? Oh, did we lose? Said, welcome to the chat room. No, we're still alive. Pale ale is down. What a shame. Oh! Sorry, rearranging stuff a little bit. We've still got the rest of those mushrooms to deal with. Okay, we don't need this bowl. We don't need the scale. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, so let's make sure this here Okay, there's the dip. Here's what we're going to put them on once they come out of the oil. And we'll just here, here, and here. I have one last beer somewhere. Yep. This is my last reserve beer. Red Stripe. And this is a lager. I could have used this for this recipe too. So we're going to have some beer and fried mushrooms. We're talking pub food here. After this, we're down to rum, whiskey, and vodka. Have to get some more beer. Okay. Yeah, I definitely should have started that oil sooner. So, I wonder if I should, yeah, versus using the big one, let's use a smaller one. Whoop. Yeah, we don't need that big pan and rack. We got a smaller one here. That big one's just too biggie. Too biggie? Too hefty. It's okay. All right, let's try one and see how it fries, if it does. So we'll do one of our half creminis. I think you can see this, kinda. So we're dredging it in half a cup of flour. Just do that with your hands. So it's coated. Then we put it in our batter. Ah, come on, keeps floating. Okay. Yeah, the oil's not really up to temperature yet. Oh, you ever go to like Long John Silver's or stuff, and sometimes when you get your fish and fries, they had these like the batter that had broken off of the fish, and it was just like fried batter they tossed in like little crumbs. We may get some of that here. Yeah, our oil is not yet ready. So we'll let this one boil or fry for a little while. And that is our fried mushrooms, basically. So we made our homemade batter. We made the dredging, homemade batter for the dredging. We made the homemade dressing for the dipping. That's this. And yeah, we're gonna eat them while drinking beer. That's it. This is all we're doing today. This was one, like I said, the fourth recipe in the cookbook that I planned possibly for last Tuesday. But we just didn't have time. But I had all the ingredients, especially the mushrooms, and I didn't want them to go to waste. So that's why we're doing this today. So I thought about doing it offline and recording it and just posting the video. Cheeky was telling me ways to do that. But I figured it'd be more fun to just do it live. And we want to get into more cooking streams this year. I am retired. I am no longer working. First pension check is due at the end of this month, and I'm really nervous about how little it may be after taxes. They're going to take out all the taxes, so I know what the gross is per month. I don't know what the net is going to be. So I'm going to be doing a lot more cooking versus ordering out. I'm going to be using a lot more staples, you know, dried goods, and making them last. You know, the stews, the soups. I mean, what? You need potatoes, onions, carrots, and celery, and you can make a nice vegetable stew. And they're cheap. Plus you freeze them and they're good for, you know, until you eat them. So I figured, why not share that on the cooking stream? Tuesday, a couple people made requests to show them simple things. You know, nothing fancy, calling for special ingredients. To me, this is kind of simple. I mean, most of the ingredients are common. I mean, pepper, salt, garlic, flour, stuff like that. Everybody's got those. Or if they don't, they should. The mushrooms, yeah, you're not, unless you're growing them, which actually we're going to try to grow some. Going to get a mushroom grow kit. But yeah, and the fresh herbs, unless you're growing those, which right now I wasn't growing any of the herbs I needed for this, so I got them fresh, versus the dried ones. I wonder if I need to turn the temperature up on that. So we need to wait for it to be golden brown. It ain't golden brown yet. I think our temperature's getting up there. You can see it sparkling. I don't think you can hear it. Let's see if you can hear it. Can you hear that popping and bubbling? I can smell the hot oil. Ooh, there's an idea. There is a second mic for this. I wonder if I can set that up to record the sound of the cooking. Oh, I shouldn't have used the tongs. I should have used this. Actually, for the one, wow, let's use this. See, it's not yet browned. It's getting there. See, this says 350 degrees. Over medium-high heat. Well, medium-high is 375 according to this. So I just bumped it up to medium-high, which is 375. And that's the nice thing about this induction stovetop is, unlike electric, where you're using a dial and, you know, what's 9 mean? What does 8 mean? What does 3 mean? Gas, you can judge. At least I grew up with gas, so I can judge it better. But electric, I can't. What's nice about this is you can set the exact temperature. Now, you still need to wait for it to come up. But, yeah, this is coming along. I may need to cut these into smaller pieces. Let's do that. These big ones, let's quarter them. Like even these. Oh, sorry, you can't see this. So like these, I'm going to cut in half. These, I'm going to quarter. That might help them fry quicker. Little mushroom poppers, let's call them that. So we're experimenting a little bit. Whoop. I just totally missed the bowl. See, if we do them in quarters, they should fry up quicker and more thoroughly. Okay. So this first one was our experiment. Okay, that's starting to look brown. So we'll let our oil come back up. We'll let this one cool off a little bit. We'll try it. Those things go that I had. Yeah. From a fondue pot. So we'll use this. Smells good. And of course, since I'm the other one eating it, double dipping is not a problem. Watch me burn my mouth. Mmm. This is fucking awesome. It's got a perfect crunch to it. The mushroom is slightly moist in the middle, and the dip is excellent. Mmm, mmm, mmm. A little hot. Okay, but that was good. This is as good as what I have had in restaurants. So basically, deep fried mushrooms. It's just called, they're called fried mushrooms in the cookbook, but they're basically deep fried. And the dipping sauce is excellent. So basically, we'll fry up some more, eat them, and I'm gonna probably finish them up the rest of the day. This is my lunch. We can turn that off. That's that camera on the phone. So anyway, if anybody's still here, any questions, comments, criticisms? Like I said, we did get some requests on Tuesday to do some simpler recipes. Like maybe we'll try some flatbreads and stuff like that. One of the things I've been wanting to make is a hard pita bread and hummus for dipping. So maybe, I think we might have done that once before. I'll have to check my VODs. But yeah, we could try that again. Flatbread is fairly simple to make. Hummus is even simpler. Basically a can of chickpeas, some tahini. Ooh, do I have tahini? I had some tahini. May have to get some tahini. But anyway, yeah, we could do that for a recipe sometime. And if anybody has any requests, I can consider them and see. Okay, let's check the oil. Let's fry up a few now. So we dredge them in the flour. And since we wash them, there's a little moisture on the surface, which helps. Let's do like, I don't know, 4 or 6 of them. I did cut them into smaller pieces. You could do them whole, but then it may take longer to, get to the center of the mushroom. Let's do 6 of them. So that's 4. This one is a whole mushroom, but it's a little tiny one. So we'll do that one. And we did some quarters here of the big ones. Just get those kind of like dredged. Make sure all the flour's covered in all the places. Okay. Oh yeah, it's nice and bubbly. That's what you want to see. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. Oh, I'd love to learn to make hummus. Yeah, hummus is easy. Can of chickpeas, tahini. I have a jar of chocolate tahini. I don't know if that would work. I'll have to check to see if I have tahini. That's usually a major ingredient in hummus. It's kind of a Alexa, what is tahini?
According to Wikipedia, tahini or rashi is a Middle Eastern condiment made from ground sesame.
Okay, it's a Middle Eastern condiment made from ground sesame seeds. So, mix that. You'll need a mixer or a food grater because you're going to grate up the chickpeas and the tahini, and there's some other ingredients. And basically, you're making hummus, which is a great dip for all kinds of things. I prefer taking like a pita bread, but then baking the pita bread so it's not soft but hard. Cut it into triangles and it makes a perfect snack dish. Okay. Yeah, in this Dutch oven, we could do a lot of these at once, but since we've not done these before, I want to do a few at a time to see how well they turn out so we learn from our mistakes. And what I'll probably end up doing is after stream, I'll cook up the rest of these, eat them, snack, while I'm watching Season 3 of Game of Thrones over here. I got a little tiny TV set up over here, not a big one. So I can kind of watch stuff while I'm cooking. I wanted to set it up so I could watch stream. Unfortunately, it's an old Apple TV. It's not accepting my iTunes password, so I can't download the app for Twitch. So I may have to take one of my other Apple TVs, which are more up to date, and bring one in here. Oh, Alexa, stop. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. The part I hate the worst about recipes like this is we poured a shit ton, half a bottle of vegetable oil in there. Half a bottle. Plus there was a little bit in that big jug I had. So a smaller pan might have been beneficial. That Dutch oven's a little bit large. You know, something with smaller circumference so you don't use as much oil, but you can still get an inch deep. But what we're going to do is also, I can reuse that oil because all we had in it was the mushrooms in this batter. So I can take some fish and deep fry it. You can reuse oil to a point until it starts taking over the odor and taste of what you've cooked in it. Since mushrooms are kind of a neutral taste, it's the batter that really gives a taste, and obviously we're not putting in the dip. So that oil should be good for some fried fish and maybe some other things I can fry in the next few days. So what I'll do is just put the lid on that thing, and it's got a nice solid cast iron lid. I mean, that is a well-made cast iron skillet. Got that from my mom. In fact, all my cast iron I've gotten from my grandparents through my mom. So I've got skillets, the Dutch oven, that's my pride and joy. I've got a flat, I don't even know what to call it, that fits over 2 burners, just a flat griddle type surface that you can use, and it's all cast iron. It's wonderful what you can do. Okay, these are almost done. I wish they were a little browner. Computer, Alexa, stop. So let's try this batch. So I'm just using a slotted spoon. I do need to check out spider spoons. Obviously you need something that can stand a high temperature. We're talking boiling oil. That's what I was thinking about the wok spoon, but it's too wide. Okay, here we go. So we got these. Let's let them cool down a bit. So these are more bite size. So yeah, I think the first one, it was a half of that cremini, and I think it was just too large. Okay, let's do Raiders. Okay, we got 6 allies on the field. Let's do a defense buff. So yeah, we'll try these out. I may make another batch, but we're kind of winding down now. Oh, I still have some of that blackberry cobbler from Tuesday. I could have that for dessert this evening. I'm eating it with ice cream, vanilla ice cream versus whipped cream, which I don't have. I guess I could make some, but hell, I got plenty of ice cream. Oh, I think we're gonna die here. No, we got 2 vampires. Vampires rock. The nice thing about vampires in this is they regenerate health for every kill they do. So unless they get totally overwhelmed, they survive a long time. Plus they fly, so land creatures can't attack them. Okay, most kills and most assists is Finjo Wiggles. And the winner of 3 Rogue Scrolls is Jack. Congratulations. All right, this could be our last battle, but let's go ahead and start it. It's a level 3 gold chest. Wait. Spies or monks? Let's do monks. Spies probably still on cooldown. Monks. I think I got some spare monks. Let's see. Maybe. Yep, there's a monk. We're going to say this is our last battle. So place them if you got them. Last battle. Timer set. And go back to here. So, let's try one of these small ones. Shall we? It's perfect. The batter is nice and crunchy. You've got the soft inside of the mushroom. And of course the dip adds even more flavor. So yeah, it said like the bigger mushrooms cut in half, but the bigger mushrooms we cut into quarters. Which actually it even said for the cremini, have if large. Well, ours I thought were large, but yeah, they were larger. So we cut those into quarter. However, the wild mushrooms, morels, chanterelles, hen of the woods, or oyster mushrooms, etc., it said tear or cut into large bite-sized pieces. So there was one here, I think it's this one, that's a whole mushroom because it was tiny. The others we cut into smaller pieces. So they cook quicker. And here we go. This is good stuff. All right. If Don were here, he would dispute this, but I am good. Ha. No, seriously, it's an easy recipe. Anybody could do it. Again, I highly recommend any recipe you're going to make, read it once, read it twice, read it thrice before you start anything. Because you might miss something the first couple times. Like when we were making the batter. I added the flour, but I added all the flour, not the portion I was supposed to add. So check your ingredients, obviously make sure you have everything. I usually set them out on the counter for the recipe first, just to make sure I got them all, or find a suitable substitute. And then make sure you've got enough containers, bowls, whatever, to mix what you need to mix together. I've made mistakes where, okay, I need to mix, this, and this. Well, you may not need to mix them all at once. Maybe only mix 2 or 3 at once and you add the other stuff later. So again, read your recipes. Okay, these are actually cooling off quickly, so you need to eat them quickly. So we're in a pub, we're eating our fried mushrooms, drinking our beer. Cheers. Ah, this is good stuff. Nice thing, we can be eating these while the oil is coming back up to temperature. So that's it, folks. I'll probably start another batch, but we'll be ending stream here soon. We'll probably end Stream Raiders off screen or off stream. I gotta admit, I'm gonna eat this one without the dip, but I think the batter could be spiced up a bit more. Maybe I could have increased the cayenne pepper a bit. It's still good without the dip. Nice and crunchy with that softish center, but still cooked through. It's good stuff. Good stuff. What we may try to do, I want to try something. We're going to take a spoonful of the batter and just put it in there. Remember what I said about Long John Silver's? And most fish places, I think, sometimes you get those sprinkles of the batter that is separate from whatever was being battered. And it's just a nice crunchy little treat. And that's what we're trying here. Looks like a sperm. So yeah, once I run out of mushrooms, I can maybe take nice sizable chunks of the batter and just deep fry the batter. It makes a nice little snack. Eat them hot or cold. So that's it, folks. That's pretty much it. Any questions? Or did I bore everybody to death? I know Coral's been lurking. Oh, I got some batter on our tabletop, or on our fusion. Oh, there we go. We got some old stuff. Oh, I need to put this in something. Actually, put a paper towel on that. Put some of our crumbs in this little bowl. Paper towel to soak them up, soak up the oil. Seriously, we're deep frying a big sperm here. That's what it looks like. If Cheeky was here, he'd get a kick out of that. His cheeky giggle emote does look like a sperm. Okay. Yeah, I'm here for you. I hate mushrooms. Oh, do you? I'm sorry. I love mushrooms. I like them in casseroles. There's a dish called Chicken Rice Roger, where you have a layer of mushrooms between the bed of rice, onion soup, dried mix, and with chicken breasts on top with some chicken broth. and basil and butter. It's really good. So, but this is about it. So, like I said, we will finish Stream Raiders probably off stream. So, I will start another batch here shortly as soon as our deep fried sperm is done. Definitely want it all brown. Let's see who's online. Oh, excuse me. Damn, I wish I had more beer. It goes good with fried foods. Oh, excuse me. At least I don't burp as badly as some people. Okay. Yeah, that light. I definitely need to bring in one of the umbrella lights in here. Let's see. A lot of people playing Fortnite lately. Don't like Fortnite. Tell you what. Let's search food and drink. Excuse me. Well, let's check our sperm here. Yep, it's brown. Oh, the tail broke off. So again, these make nice little crumb snacks. Obviously better hot, but they're good cold. All right, let's put in some more mushrooms here before we leave. We'll do the rest of this bowl of mushrooms on the stream. And I'll do the rest of the mushrooms off stream. Yeah, baby. I will be posting this on YouTube. I've been posting all of my cooking streams on YouTube. They're all out there, including Tuesdays. And this one will be out there once I get a chance to download it and upload it. So check out my YouTube channel, Southsharon7. There should be a link on the About page. Yeah, I need to do like a command to show all my socials. We're definitely going to get into more streams this year. Since I'm no longer working, I've got more time. But one of the things I found is I want to spend some of the time just doing nothing or reading or unpacking, not just streaming. So it's kind of a toss-up yet. I'm not trying to live off of streaming. God, no. I could never do it. But it's more of a hobby for me. It's fun. It's sharing with your friends. It's, you know, discovering things. You know, having fun. Okay. We've got, what, 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces of mushroom here, I think. Break it up, you two. No mating in the bowl. Those two are getting it on. Okay. Yeah, see, that oil's up to temperature. Look at it boil. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. Okay. And we have this, which is our just crumbs. So I can deep fry the rest of that batter even when we run out of mushrooms. Oh, crunchy and good. Mmm. That is awesome. Trunk and Jag. Stream 24/7. No, I can't afford to do that. That'd be too much like work. I don't want to work anymore. Oh, excuse me. That's like this stream. Like I said, I was waffling about should we stream this or should I not? But I got a bug up my butt that, yeah, let's stream it. It's fun. I'll show you the pot. Any of these food and drink streamers I know? Not really. Oh, here's one. Oh, no, that's me. Never mind. Now, I'm not seeing any of the food streamers that I normally follow. Of course, a lot of them don't get into the food and drink category. They do just chatting. Yeah, there's a shadow there. I definitely should have brought in one of the umbrella lights. All right. So we could do Mad. She's on. Sissy is on. And we just rated Andy last night. Christy with a Y is on. Oh, there it is. Alexa, stop. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. So let's see. Elena's on. Dip and Poison is on. I know of her, but I don't know her. She's doing tarot. Joni Brossis is on. Again, I've been rated into her, but I don't really know her. Okay, hang on. I can't see chat. Oh, wait, there's chat. Raid yourself. Ha, funny. Funny. Not even sure it's possible. We could do a wildlife, but okay, there's one place we could raid. It is sort of a cooking stream. It's called Fire Kitchen. It's a German streamer who streams videos of him cooking stuff out in the wild. It's considered ASMR. It's actually quite good if you want to check it out. But yeah, for rating, not so sure. Let me go ahead and give you the guys a link. Alshi, what, Coral? What'd I do? Oh, yeah, I'm here for you. I hate mushrooms, yeah. Can I not paste this? Well, let me paste it. All right, I need to bring Chef Steve 330. Okay, let me check them out. All right, hang on. It won't let me cut and paste this one URL or URL. Come on. I swear, this laptop can get so overloaded. By the way, there's that link to the Fire Kitchen stream if you're interested. It's a nice stream to just sit back and watch. Alexa, stop. Okay, let's get our mushrooms out. Yep, you're seeing this. Good. Once we're done, well, and periodically I'll scrape out a lot of these crumbs. Don't want them getting too burned. Let's get our thing. Again, these little crumbs are ideal for snacking. There's a lot of them. Okay, let that oil come up and I'll cook some more probably after we get off. So, okay, everything he does is for one charity or another. Okay, let me check him out. Where is there? Okay, I need to find it. Sorry, I'm limited on this laptop, so I need to be cautious about opening too much. Let's see, Chef Steve. Okay, let me copy this if I can. Yeah, see, it won't let me do that. Okay. Chef Steve 330. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, gotta turn that off. Oh, I think I've seen this guy. I think I've been rated into him before. Possibly by either Ginger or a Date Night In. All right, let's see. He's been on 2 hours. More Than Pasta Food Truck. Meatball Monday. We can do that. Just waiting for it to come up. I'm going to close some of these other windows. I think it's dragging down things a bit. Okay, it looks like he may be away right now. But we can do this. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's eat a few more of these. And then we will raid out to Chef Steve. So here we go. These are excellent. Seriously. And I suppose you could do something other than mushrooms. It's better when they're still hot. Oh! Got some drippage. That's what I get for cheap paper towels I keep tearing up. All right, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to bring this over here. Bring up Streamlabs over here. He's on for 5-6 hours or longer. Okay. Probably by me or Kyle. Yeah, I want to say Kyle or Ginger. Maybe by you. Yeah, but I remember that shut up. I know we've been there. So tell you what, we're going to raid Coral Suggestion. If you're a sub, you can use those emotes. If you are not a sub, tell you what, can I do that over here? If you're not a sub, you can use those emotes. And let me get the URL. Oh, he's back. In case you are left behind by the raid. Shit, won't let me cut and paste into Streamlabs. So I got to do it over here. This is where we're going. Okay. So let's do this. Raid. Chef Steve 330. Make sure I typed it right. Yes. Woohoo! All right, let me copy my own. Oh, no. Ad starts. Screw the ad. Pause that. Dismiss. Let me copy my own raid commands. Copy. And boom. Yeah, working. Okay. So again, not sure when our next cooking stream will be. Definitely probably doing our Tuesday night stream. Okay. Is the camera frozen? Oh, I got it paused? Nope, there it is. Okay. Don't know when your next cooking stream will be. Don't know what it'll be. Though I'm leaning toward the flatbread and hummus. Oh, man, that's really off. So, that's so fucking awesome. What do you mean, no? What no? Oh, camera's not frozen. Okay. It's just the system is slow. It's really bogged down. So, oh, that's right. I'm not seeing this real time. There we go. All right. So, yeah. Give Chef Steve some love. We'll be back tomorrow night for our chill vibe stream. And then, obviously, Friday night for more Dredge. Sunday for more Fallout. And, yeah. Next cooking stream, not a clue when. Okay, we're out of here. Bye, guys.